Hi, I'm Barb from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and I want to talk to you about the Baby Lock Triumph today. Isn't this a great machine?
Oh my gosh, it's awesome.
Look at this up here.
Blah, blah.
What do you think, Kyle?
I think that's amazing.
It is amazing.
And
All
anybody that does that is like a genius.
Well, this has so many wonderful features to it. First of all, you have to know this is two machines in one.
What?
Like you have your overlock stitches, because you can buy just an overlock machine.
Okay.
And you can buy a cover stitch machine, but this is the two together in one machine.
Ah, that's awesome.
Isn't that wonderful? Because look at how many threads I have. I have 8.
And you don't actually have to be a genius to run this.
No, you do not. All right, I want to first today to talk to you about the knobs.
Okay.
And all the things that happen here. So this right here is a telescoping thread guide. And it goes up there and it will click into place. You see those little things right there? It clicks into place. So it's not going to move on you.
What happens if I don't put it up all the way?
You got to have it up all the way. It changes the tension. You got to have it up all the way. And it is nicely, clearly labeled for which thread goes where.
And why does it have the brushes in there?
That kind of cleans the thread off and controls the thread. 2 things.
Nice.
So it's going to clean the lint off as it goes through there. Besides, it's going to control that thread, which is great because you don't want to have crazy threads.
Goobers.
All right, and down here, you will also see that all of these positions are labeled. Upper looper, overlock needle, so you know exactly where everything is going to go. There's no question. You know what you're doing.
Do you have to have them all the same color when you're actually
It
serging?
depends on what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
I just have a menagerie up here today. We're not really going to sew much. All right, and over here, in case you didn't know,
Candy stash.
no, this is your tool bin,
Okay.
which is so nice because if you forget to shut it, it's not going to change the tensions.
Oh, it doesn't get in the
It
way of
doesn't
anything.
move the threads.
Nice.
There it is. That is really nice. I have some people come to class and I'll say, well, get your packets out. They just say, I didn't get it. And all they have to do is
So does
open
it
the
come
drawer.
stored in there from the factory?
There are some things that come in there, and so you have to open that to know.
Okay.
All right, and right here, this is your thread guide for your chain tension. No,
Nice.
I said that wrong. It's your thread. It's where you put your thread when you thread up your chain looper.
Okay.
But we're going to get into that later.
Okay, you'll show how to do
Yep,
that.
I will. This is your foot up, foot down, right
Oh,
here.
wait a minute.
So it's in the front,
Oh,
not
nice,
reaching behind,
nice.
and it's in a wonderful place where you're not going to accidentally bump it. That is wonderful.
And it's big enough I can grab it.
Yeah, you really. And this right here is your stitch selector. So A, B, C, D. Okay, that's important. Shut this so you can see what this is your differential feed.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to look there to gather your fabric together. You can see that little picture. It's pushing the fabric together. Down here, it's pulling it apart.
Why do I need that?
This was
for
designed
stretch?
for knits, for stretches. So if your fabric is gathering too much, you can use this.
Oh.
If it's stretching out and getting wavy, then this is also what you can use. That's
Okay.
a great thing, but I, of course, like to do other things with it. All right, over here is the hand wheel. Now, the hand wheel, you're only going to turn it towards you. That's really it. You don't want to back that one up.
Why?
It's just the way it's set up. You
the
just
law.
Yeah, it is the law. And then, of course, right there is where you turn it on and off, and there's your plug, and there's your foot pedal. And right under here, I don't have it in that channel, but you can put it underneath and up and over, and it will kind of
nice.
guide that cord so it doesn't get in your way.
That's
All
awesome.
right, it keeps it in place.
Nice.
All right, now I'm going to open my doors here. This little knob right here, this is what's going to put it in threading position or serging position. So I'm going to put it in threading position so you can see what it's going to do over here. I'm going to turn my hand wheel. I'm going to turn my hand wheel toward me. I've got it in threading position.
Okay.
Turn the hand wheel, and it locks my pipes in
Cool.
place. See that?
Cool.
Now to get the pipes out of the way,
Okay,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
put
do
the
that.
knob
Okay.
up and surging. It moves the pipes back. Okay.
So that's how you sew, is with them
Yep.
open.
With them open. That's just to get the thread in the right place. Now over here, if I've left it in threading and I go to shut my door so I can serge, it won't let me. This right here does not allow it to.
That's awesome.
Because you can't sew with it open, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
This little button right here, in fact, I'll let you hear that, is where I thread it.
Okay,
That
when you put
shoots
the
it
thread
through.
down in there.
That shoots it through. And those are my ports: chain, lower looper, upper looper. Do not oil and do not wet your threads.
Don't lick it.
Don't lick it. We have a tendency to want to lick it, but do not.
Absolutely, I do it all the time.
No, you don't.
Not with this.
And this right here, this is an alternate threading path for my loopers. If, say, I'm using a heavier yarn or a ribbon
that won't go down
that
into
won't
there.
go into there, then this is what you're going to use. It's just a bypass, and you'll come from here. I'm not going to do that
Because you can
for
do
you
cool
today.
stuff with that.
Oh, you can. You can bring it down through here and pick it up down there, and then you pull it through. But you're not going to use the air threading for some things. This right here is the looper tension knob, and I really don't change that.
Okay.
So, I mean, you may want to. I don't. This one right here, I haven't had a need to. This is where your upper looper, so I should point out that this is your upper looper,
Okay.
and your lower looper, of course, is on the bottom, and it shoots out right here.
Oh.
All right? This right here is your subsidiary looper, and that comes into play on a flat lock or a stitch that doesn't require that upper looper. But this is one thing you have to kind of pay attention. If you can't get your thread to thread through the upper looper, it could be that you have this locked.
That's locked, and there
There
it's
is
open.
open. So when I have this up or down, let me put it down so you can see what happens. I turn my hand wheel, and it locks it into place.
What just locked? I missed it.
This right here. So I'm going to put it back up. Now it's
Okay,
moving.
now it's moving up.
Now I'm going to put it down. Now it doesn't just go down. You have to turn the hand wheel
Okay,
to make
complete
it go
it.
down and stay.
Oh, now it's not going.
Now it's not going to go up and down. It is
Okay, I
locked
get
in
it.
place.
And what was that? Your
That's my upper looper.
okay.
And now this right here is my large knob. As you can see on the side, it says standard and rolled.
Okay, yeah.
And that is the length of my stitch. So the large knob is the length.
Okay.
And here's my standard stitches. I can turn it into my rolled hem. And see, it has a circle around it. And now I'm in rolled hem.
And also the rolled hem. Okay.
It says
rolled
it on the
hem.
side.
And it's right by the numbers.
Right, it is. It's on the same side. Okay, I want you to point out right up here. When I put it in the rolled hem, look at that stitch
Oh,
finger
I saw that.
moves
I
out of
saw
the way.
that.
So this is a standard stitch. So it's wrapping those threads all around those stitch fingers. When I go into the rolled hem, it doesn't want to wrap that far, and it wants the fabric to roll. So it's going to move that stitch finger out of the way.
Yep.
Now what's really nice, on some machines that you'll find that you have to actually physically take that stitch finger off, and you take it
Oh, you're
out.
kidding.
No, but this one you don't.
Oh.
It just keeps it tucked away in place.
That's awesome.
It is nice. All right, now right here we have the blade lock and up and down. Now right now it's locked.
Where are we at? Where's
Right
the
here.
blade?
Right here.
Okay,
Let me put it
it's
up
locked
so you
down.
can see. Yep, now I'm going to bring it up.
Oh.
Now it's going to come up and cut the fabric.
Okay. So it doesn't just stay up.
No, it doesn't. I could lock it down, and when I lock it down, it takes a revolution. Sometimes.
Okay.
Didn't that time. But it takes a revolution to get it come back up. Now there it goes.
Okay.
All right, back up over here. This is your chain and cover stitch tension.
Okay.
Actually, it's not the tension. That will be your that chooses your. I know, Kyle. Stay with me on this one. Stay with me.
Sorry.
This is where you select your chain and cover stitch.
Okay.
It'll tell you in your instructions what you need to have that on. This is your wave and your overlock. And let me see, where else can I go on this? I didn't talk about this one. This right here is your chain. I did. Did I
Yes,
talk about
you
that?
said you don't
Okay.
have to touch that
No.
usually.
Very good. See, I'm
I'm
forgetting
paying
what
attention.
You are. All right, this right here is your speed control, and that is always your speed control. We can't change that at all. All right, and over here,
What do
this
you
is
mean we can't change it?
well, on the sewing machine, you can change that to a width control sometimes.
Oh,
But this will stay your speed control. It's just how fast
Just-
you're going to go,
okay.
and that's good.
That helps.
It does.
I like
Okay,
'em.
over here, if you're threading your needles, there you have to have it in cover and chain or overlock. And I can show you where that is right here. That will come down and thread your needle for you.
In
okay.
an overlock. You're set at overlock. Now
if I had it in chain, it would suck it through here. So you can't do both of them at once.
Okay.
You can do either overlock or chain.
Okay.
Okay, but sometimes you'll be sewing and you'll think, oh, I've got to thread my needle over here. And you got it in overlock and it won't suck it through. And you think, what have I done wrong?
Yeah,
it's
something's
broken.
wrong. Yeah.
Just make sure you have this in the right selection there. And this is where...
what was that?
That's where I'm going to thread my needle.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
It will suck it through right there. Okay. All right. Now, I should point out, too, that in order to have this thread, you have to have your pipes locked in.
Oh,
so you've got it in threading position, your pipes are locked in, and then you can do your needles.
And then after that, you open up the pipes. You put it to some.
And then you put that back up and put that back in serging. You're ready to go. All right, this over here is your needle tensions over here. And this is the needle for the cover and the chain tensions.
Okay.
Okay.
It magically fixes something inside there, right?
It must.
Yeah.
I mean, everything here is magic.
Magical.
We don't worry about it. All right,
Barb's magical.
Oh, let me point out this right here. This little table comes off. This is the knife cover table.
Okay.
And this comes on and off, and you'll have your big flat table that will fit on other than that.
What if you don't put that back on?
This?
Yeah.
Well, you can sew with it off, but I don't know, would you want to?
No, that does not look like a good idea.
I don't think I would want to.
No.
But did you notice this space you have to work with?
That is a lot bigger.
This is like 5 inches of
Wow.
space.
That's
so you can do all
awesome.
sorts of things. I love it. All right,
Nice.
there's a good overview of the Triumph.
All right.
All right, thank you.